Time is relative, and the universe has plenty of it. How often in life do we long for a partner, girlfriend, or boyfriend, or simply that life person who shares everything with us and is always there for us? These special forms of interpersonal relationships do not necessarily have to be a partnership. Maternal or paternal mentors would sometimes be quite helpful. Although the universe accepts orders 24 hours a day, when exactly they will be delivered, that's something the higher powers decide and not us. The waiting time can sometimes drive us crazy. However, if you manage to keep reminding yourself that we will receive everything that is destined for us, you can theoretically relax. Practically, in today's video, we will show you 6 reliable signs that will make you ready to welcome a new important person in your life very soon. If you like our videos, feel free to support us with a thumbs up, subscribe to Psychology in Mind, activate the little bell, and get excited about the videos we'll be uploading for you every day. Number 1, an important healing process is complete. Nothing can grow on scorched earth. Therefore, it seems only logical that a wounded heart and soul must first heal in order to be fully ready for something new. But healing can also mean successfully leaving disappointments behind and packing negative experiences into the treasure chest of the past once and for all. Above all, try to silence the cynic in you. After a certain age, no one is naive anymore. But the opposite of that, bitterness and austerity, is absolutely not a good starting point for anything new. Not all women are unfaithful, not all men are heartbreakers and scoundrels. Healing is essentially drawing a line and being truly open to new experiences and people. Observe yourself a little when you speak to others. Choose your words appreciatively or at least neutrally. Poison and bile is not deserved by anyone who has just entered your circle. Number 2, it's time for a lesson. The reverse of point 1 can also happen. It's time to learn something important, so it's time for a new acquaintance. This sounds more threatening than it has to be in the end. New people are always an enrichment to our lives. Even if they rekindle a storm of emotions, a mental emergency, or the fire of passion, it can finally be time for great love, or unfortunately, sometimes for great pain. The meaning behind such experiences usually takes some time to reveal itself to our minds. If you manage to look at every encounter from the perspective of learning, eventually there will only be more enriching encounters. You don't have to develop a Buddhist serenity or turn the other cheek like Jesus Christ. Just realize that everything that happens in your life can teach you something. Be grateful for it, and keep looking to the future. Number 3, you have finally found yourself. All is well with you? Congratulations! Then perhaps it's time to set off for new interpersonal shores. Relationships and partnerships in particular can only really succeed when we are completely at peace with ourselves. If you can't be a good friend to yourself, it's best not to pursue other people in the first place, because we then expect them to make us happy and complete us. Not only is this the worst possible starting point for a relationship, but let's face it, it's also quite a lot to ask of someone we've just met. However, if you feel like you can deliver the perfect one-woman or one-man show, there should soon be a silver lining on the horizon. Knowing ourselves and, more importantly, acknowledging who we actually are, unfortunately, doesn't fall into our laps. Especially when we make new, exciting acquaintances, we tend to show ourselves in the best light. However, the more authentically we approach new contacts, the more successful they will turn out to be. Number 4, you don't actually need anyone anymore. A great irony of life and nevertheless the pure truth. From the moment you get along perfectly fine alone, you're the most ready for new acquaintances. Again, the principle is that we should put 100% of a partnership and not a lame 50% in the hope that the other will complete us. A relationship can only work if both halves can meet each other on equal footing and a balance is created from the beginning. Helplessness, pity, and despair, on the other hand, are not good positions from which something promising can arise. In the end, we want to be loved, appreciated, and adored, not needed. So you can assume that your counterpart will see it the same way. Being needed is not infrequently a one-way street toward dependency. Number 5, you have shown enough patience. Generations before us knew that good things take time. Unfortunately, the universe's sense of time is not always on par with ours. Just because we objectively think that it has taken long enough for Mr. or Mrs. Right to finally appear on our doorstep, doesn't mean that our fate has to see it the same way. Perhaps we have not yet internalized an important lesson well enough. A healing process is not yet fully completed. Possibly there are areas of our lives that still need more attention and our full attention. The fact is, nothing happens without reason. Everything happens at the right time. As we all know, wishing always helps, but then, unfortunately, the implementation of it is out of your hands. Number 6, you think giving more blessed than taking. Another person need not be our savior in times of need, our financier for lean times, or a free 24-hour therapist for us. Only when we are actually willing with every fiber of our being to put at least equal effort into a relationship can one succeed. Don't constantly think about what your life person should be like. Rather, think about what soulmate you could be for someone else. What are your strengths? What gifts and special talents do you bring to a new partnership? Defining the limits and no-goes is usually not too difficult for us. But what would be the bonuses? How can we enrich the life of another person? Today's conclusion: it will be worth the wait. It would be extremely unwise to try to interfere with the wise universe. Even if we're bursting with impatience, nothing leads us to the right goal without the acquiescence of the cosmic host. There will be a time when we're rewarded with what we desire. Believe in hitting the jackpot. We could waste our time on the internet or speed dating in the meantime, but the person we are destined to meet will not be there if the timing isn't right. It's right when it's easy, develops effortlessly, and happens without much effort or misunderstanding. That's it for today.
Thanks for watching. Did you find this information helpful? Do you have experience with it? We would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. For more resources about mental health, self-improvement, and psychology, visit our website. You'll find the link in the video description where you can also connect with us on social media and sign up for our email list. Take care of yourself and have a beautiful day.